Window number 5. This window has a lot crammed in it. Work with me. We'll be doing a little back and forth here. If you look at the center area of all these buildings, there's a distinct white church building with 2 bell towers. That church is the National Shrine of St. Francis of Assisi, the second oldest church in San Francisco after Mission Dolores. Decreed the 5th Catholic holy site in the world by Pope Benedict XVI, this church is a major pilgrimage site. Let's move slightly above the church. That neighborhood is Chinatown. The culture and architecture of Chinatown transports you to the heart of China without traveling. Next time you crack open a fortune cookie at a Chinese restaurant, just remember it was invented right here in San Francisco. To locate the next spot above which is Nob Hill, look at your audio guide screen. Nob Hill's reputation of privilege dates back to the gold rush times, when the wealthiest business pioneers settled on this hill. Luxury hotels now stand in the place of those original palaces. Some people affectionately call it Snob Hill. Union Square. Next to Nob Hill is Union Square, as shown on your device. Virtually every fashion label in the world has set up shop in and around Union Square. The area got its name because it was once used for rallies and support for the Union Army during the American Civil War. If you're lucky and visibility is good, on the right edge of this window by the horizon, you'll see a prominent tower. That is the Sutro Tower. Sutro Tower is not only a useful television signal point, but recognized by many as a San Francisco symbol of local art and identity to the city. As I said, this window has a lot crammed in it. Let's look back at the area to the right of the Shrine of St. Francis of Assisi. That area is networked by cable car lines that have come to symbolize San Francisco. Everyone knows about the cable cars on these hills, but do you know how they were invented? Streetcars here used to be pulled by a team of horses. It was a grueling job, hauling the whole wagon full of people up and down these San Francisco hills all day. But then, the story goes that one rainy day, one of the horses slipped and fell. The streetcar began to slide backwards, faster and faster down the hill, and dragged the helpless horses down with it. Witnessing all this was a man named Andrew Smith Halliday, the owner of a wire rope factory that transported ore in mines using tramways. Distraught at the sight of this horrific death of horses, Halliday was overwhelmed with compassion for the dead horses and decided there had to be a more humane way to get around San Francisco, and he would find it. With his experience in the use of wire rope for pulling tramways in mines, in 1873, the city's first cable car was on the road, invisibly pulled by humming metal cable underground.